thank you for joining us for the lunchtime set of the Jetpress 720 demonstration. So Fujifilm believe that we have the answer to the growing demand for short-run, high-quality print. So over the next 10 minutes we're going to enjoy telling you about the Jetpress 720. We're going to do some live production so you can see us print both sides of the sheet. We're going to convey lots of information, and we're going to allow you to take a closer look at the printed results that we've attained during this 10-minute slot. So the job that we're going to run is a section from a publication that's been through XMF, our Fujifilm workflow product. We're using the bitmap data in this 3D virtual proof, so you can rest assured that you're viewing here the live job data, and the imposition also comes from the JDF within the job file as well. So this is a true virtual representation, and we're printing a couple of sheets from that. The paper that we're using for the demonstration this afternoon is Arjo Wiggins' Satimac Ring, which is a recycled stock, very common product across Europe. So Fujifilm have been developing Jetpress for a number of years now, and we decided that we needed to hit some important design criteria. Firstly, where we're going to position the product in the marketplace. So we believe that there's a gap between SRA3 digital print and litho print, where both technologies don't quite hit the mark in terms of cost of production. So the Jetpress is aimed within that window, and we'll talk about that as we go through the demonstration. Now, in terms of print quality, then any product coming into the market really has to meet that litho quality benchmark, and we'll be showing you that as well. And in terms of productivity, then we have to deliver a product that exceeds current digital and litho within that working window. Now, the paper, for obvious cost reasons, is best if we can allow you to use a standard coated litho stock. The product is a B2 press, so we're going to provide you with a full-out B2 sheet, and we're going to show you some important environmental benefits that Jetpress 720 will bring to your production. So I'm helped this afternoon by a couple of guys. So I'm going to introduce Steve Freeman, who's a colleague of mine in the UK office. Steve is a printer by trade. And then my colleague from Japan's R&D, Mr. Gomi, and Mr. Gomi is running the Jetpress in the back. So guys, if you'd start, thank you very much. So whilst they go through the readying of Jetpress, it gives me an opportunity to again tell you a little bit more about our product. So the SRA3 sheet-fed digital market is served very well at the moment, but once your production run length starts to increase, the associated costs mount up as well. And equally, offset does an excellent job, but for short run lengths it's not the most cost effective. So Fujifilm are introducing Jetpress 720 to really bridge that production gap. Now, of course, it's a digital press, and as you'll see, we can very comfortably produce just one sheet. So for short run work, then Jetpress is very comfortable. The sheets that Steve's going to be putting through the press today will show vibrant, accurate, consistent colour. Thank you. So we're going to switch a video camera in now so you can see that first sheet as it comes out of delivery, and Steve's going to pull that for you and show it to you. There we go. Thank you, Steve. So first sheet off the press. It's dry, it's ready to go back into the infeed. Equally, it could go into finishing. So let's tell you a little bit about how Jetpress stacks up against other print technologies. The green line then shows our production over the hour, 60 minutes, and we run 2,700 sheets. Okay, so a very simple straight line. Now, in talking to B2 printers, we believe that they make ready in around 30 minutes. But of course, the litho press is much more productive once it's in production. And we reckon running at about 8,000 sheets per hour on the floor. So you can see that it will catch up with Jetpress eventually. But if you get your production in this working window here, taking full advantage of zero make ready, then this is where Jetpress will fit and do the most for your business. We can also see, this is an SRA3 digital press, we can see here that Jetpress still steals the march in terms of productivity. The press then is V2, there's the sheet size, there's the print area. So anything that you can put through your existing V2 press can go through this. And as I've said, sheets will leave Jetpress dry, they can go into your finishing department, you can use your existing finishing systems to complete the job. Now the three consumable products that Jetpress uses are a water-based ink, a water-based pre-coat and a water-based nozzle cleaner. And all three of those are classified as VOC3 products. No make-ready waste as well. And then that coupled with the ability for the paper mills to easily de-ink jobs that have been printed with Jetpress mean that this product introduces some really important environmental benefits into the printing process. So we've quickly reviewed 6 criteria that Fujifilm are looking at in the introduction of Jetpress 720. Now if we think about all the products and services, the consumables and costs that are associated with today's litho print, Jetpress is based on a litho press, highly reliable paper handling from in-feed through to delivery. That room full of products and services though are used here traditionally, but by replacing that with the latest inkjet technology, we're giving our customers the benefit of both technologies, okay? So we're trying to give them a product that really is the best of both worlds. Now if you look at the animation, we'll be able to take you under the covers and show you a little bit about the technology, and we'll go into some detail in a moment. So we can see the the pre-coating, where the imaging heads are, the drying section with a quality control scanner, and the delivery area that we're familiar with. So let's take a look at the in-feed of the Jetpress 720. We're using front and side lay for sheet registration. We're using grippers to convey the sheet through the press. We're running 2,700 B2 sheets an hour on a standard coated litho stock. The pre-coat area, this is where we apply thin, uniform, water-based pre-coat to each sheet, is applied using an analox roller system. The pre-coat is designed to accept CMYK ink, and it will retain a very precise dot shape. And that pre-coat also prevents then our pigmentation moving into the printed sheet, which can cause de-inking problems. So de-inking with Jetpress produced products is a breeze. It's as good as litho, and it sets a new benchmark in inkjet printing. So the business end then is where the 4 Fujifilm Dymatics Samba print bars are. Water-based pigmented ink. We have a single imaging drum, and the 4 heads are over 200mm arc. So in real close proximity to one another, and that allows us to maintain very good colour-to-colour registration. Now, here's an animation showing the Samba print bar. You have 17 individual heads on that print bar. Single pass, high resolution imaging using the latest silicon MEMS piezo drop-on-demand technology. 2048 inkjet nozzles on this silicon wafer, and that gives us 35,000 nozzles across each print bar. Thank you. So we'll switch in the video camera to get the back side of that job that Steve's doing for us. There we go. Thank you, Steve. So both sides of the B2 job now completed, and that sheet can go straight through to finishing once the run's finished. 0 make ready. So yes, so the ink is temperature controlled and degassed within the head, and we jet variable dots down to 2 picolitres onto the printed sheet, and that enables us to give first-class, high-quality digital print. The drying system then is here. We use an infrared dryer. Quality control scanner is here, so if any adjustments are required, that's fed back on the run, and then we continue through to the delivery area of the press. So a number of criteria where we believe we're ticking all the boxes. As we start to summarise the presentation and as the run finishes, Jetpress is designed for short run print, where print jobs go straight from the Macintosh and RIP environment through to the Jetpress and onto the printed sheet. Make ready is seconds, make ready waste is 0. We simplify production by removing that room full of products and services. And from an environmental perspective, we just have 3 consumable products, all water-based, all VOC-free. So the benefits then for our printers are that with Jetpress we can lower your production costs, we can allow you to achieve more jobs per shift, it can make you more competitive, and if you get all of that right, it can make you more profitable. So through the use of breakthrough inkjet technology and the solid foundations of a litho press, then Fujifilm believe that they do have the answer to high quality, short run print. So I'd thank you for your attention. Steve's just about finished, and I'd say why don't you come on down, have a look at the printed sheets and talk to us about Jetpress. Thanks very much for your time.